Well, I hope everybody's been doing good. I know it's been a while, but once again, life happens. And I kind of got burnt out on the c10 project. But I had to go back, watch my last video, and there has been a massive amount of work done. Most of this is what I'm going to show you will be in some still photos, but I'm just going to kind of run around the pickup and show you what I've done. And basically it's just putting it back together. You guys kind of see my HP tuners video there. It does run, got it running. But yeah, there's been a lot of work done. I'm kind of getting excited. And so I am going to be titling this video. Well, you'll see it from the title because that's probably why you're going to click on it. This is quite possibly the very first 1962 wide body on the planet. I know there's a Brad, and he's building this monster 65 or 66, and they're going to wide body it. But what they're doing with their wide body versus what I'm doing, a totally different deal. Plus, I don't have them kind of tools or the money that it takes to buy all them tools. And so I get to do a lot of this with my knees, just finding stuff that when I bend this stuff around that looks like it's going to work. And so far it's kind of panned out. So I'll turn this around. You guys can quit looking at my ugly mug and let me know what you think. Okay, so as you can tell, got the grill in, built wiring harnesses for the headlights. Got a wiring harness built for the marker lights, blinker lights. Them are LED. There's the new harness. Comes right down through there and plugs in right there. So when you got to take the hood off, got a nice weatherproof plug in there. Did the same thing for the headlights, but here's where we're going with this. The wide body. A lot of work, especially for a guy that's never done it before. A lot of work. So you're probably going to ask, what are them for? I will get to that momentarily. And here's the back. Still got work down there on the lower end of it. And so after I get the other side done, I'm going to pull the bed back off so I can finish all the inside of all of this. Grind it down, get it metal treated so it doesn't rust out on me. And when I do that, I'll just flip the bed completely upside down to do all of that. And I figured, well, when I do that, I'll finish that bottom there. But this fender here is just about ready for body work. I got a little bit of welding. I got to take it off and do a little bit of welding where I had to slice it in a couple areas there to get it to kind of roll around. I don't know if you guys can see that one. That's kind of tough to see, but anyhow, you kind of get an idea of what I got to finish up there. So I started this side finally. And that is the start of it. A lot of metal work on this pickup. A lot of welding, a lot of fabrication, a lot of all of it. And where the temperatures here where I live have been 100 degrees, and I don't have AC in my garage. So it's that's part of why I've been avoiding doing this, but sooner or later you got to do it. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the inside of this before, but that's all the stock Envoy seats, heated leather seats. There's turning out pretty good for just an idea I had watching some YouTube stuff. That YouTube stuff can get a guy in trouble. Okay, so that's what I've got done. I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated more as I start working on this again. Kind of getting my, well, it's probably my 5th wind so far. Oh, I just remembered. I got to show you the measurements. So on the other side, you see the measurements. That's the same measurements there. That way, it's the only way I knew how to do this. Right or wrong or indifferent, it's working. So that way, here at 4 inches, it's 5 inches. At 6 inches up the panel, it's 5 5/8 from this point to this point. And so I was making all of them measurements so that this is going to hopefully turn out and look just like the other side. And so I'll be doing that clear across the fender. I already got some measurements up there for in the center. I got to do the front, but I've been bending that one around a little bit, trying to get it to fit a little bit better. And then I'll fill this gap. And then I'll start on the rear portion of this. The rear is definitely a lot harder. It's like, well, you can see kind of the template I got there already. But it ends up being 8 separate pieces. Like I said, I don't have all these nice strinker stretchers, all that stuff. So it's a lot tougher. So I got to make them in pieces to make them right and to make them flow right. Okay, so there it is. I'll post a bunch of pictures, like I said, still pictures of me doing the wide body. Doing this, and that's part of why I haven't been posting as much, is because it's really hard to video when I get that focused, and I'm sorry. But this is my take on the first ever that I've seen 1962 wide body. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button. Leave me some comments. Y'all have a great day.